Good afternoon, hello, wherever you are, whatever time of day or night it may be, and a very warm welcome back to Pete's Plastic Playground. A very long overdue welcome back. I haven't got a note from my mum to explain my absence, but I will just say to you that 2021 has been horrendously busy work-wise, and that's reflected in how much time I've had to pursue my hobby and what little building I've done. But anyway, I wanted to just check in before Christmas to wish everybody a happy Christmas. Hope you all have a lovely time, and to do a quick check-in. I have got some leave booked as of next Friday the 17th. I'm going to be at home until into the new year, which is great. So I'm intending that I'll introduce you to some other things that have been going on, and have a proper Pete's Plastic Playground chat, if that's okay with you. So as I said, work's been an absolute living nightmare. The demand has been colossal, and you know, it's time for a rest. I have had some modelling time, not least this weekend. Since I last saw you, I've become an old granddad, and so I now have a granddaughter who's just 4 weeks old. And when I was holding her recently in my arms recently, sorry, the telly's come on, let's get rid of that. Just watching Car SOS, and for some reason, I'll turn that off. Sorry about that. Yeah, so she looked up at me and she said, "Granddad, I'd really like a Spitfire with my initials on it." So I said, "I'll see what I can do." Anyway, so it got me thinking, and I broke into this, the Airfix Club Specialist Spitfires. Got it in TK Maxx for $9.99, and anyway, last night I put it together and painted it, and I've created a little gift for my granddaughter's first Christmas. So lovely Spitfire to build. You know, it went together very easily. I will say to you that what you're going to see isn't for the purist by any means, and there are bits of different types of Spitfire on here. I expect the canopy isn't right for the mark, and this, that and the other isn't quite correct, but anyway, I give you the most specialist of all specialist Spitfires. You can see the gold air screw there. You can see how the exhaust collects on the fuselage of the aircraft. You can see the vivid pink for a girl markings, and the special squadron code on the side of the aircraft to reflect my granddaughter's name. And there are the cannons painted in a nice yellow, because all they do is they just spread joy and happiness. And there's old Santa being pulled by, on this occasion, not his reindeer, but a Mark V Spitfire. So there we are. 1/48 scale Spitfire in pink and white with personalised squadron codes, gold exhausts and air screw, and gold glitter for the exhaust. Great fun. It's going to make a little girl very happy, I hope. So that's that little bit of fun. So can't remember when I was last with you, but the notable builds since I was, probably my favourite in a long time was the 1/48 Defiant, the bolt and pull Defiant. I did it in the Night Fighter variant, as you can see. Really took me time over it, thoroughly enjoyed it, really great build, and I going to do another one day, because I really enjoy putting this together. 1/48 is becoming one of my favourite scales, not least because it's sort of like easy to see anything, and I really went for it with this aircraft. I did the aerial wire underneath, which I hope you can just about see. Can you see if I hold it down a bit? Oh yeah, there we are. There you can see the aerial wire underneath. And I did all the little red stencils on the wings as well that needed to go where they needed to go, especially underneath. There's about 20 of them under there for various filling and draining points, or whatever they are, or jacking points. So that was the Defiant, the 148 Defiant. Regular viewers might recall that I had a look at the Airfix VJ Day gift set, which has got about 9 kits inside it, and from that set I did the Grumman Avenger, and there it is. It's as big as the 148 Defiant in terms of physical size. Again, I took the trouble to do the aerial wire, if you can see that running along the top there. Straight, I did a bit of, oh, got the shakes, sorry about that. I did a little bit of looking online at pictures of them in these colours, and I found a picture of one with sort of cockpit green canopy glass, so I went with that because I thought it looked quite good, blue and green. So that's how I painted the frames of the cockpit canopy. So there it is, the Grumman Avenger, and did it with the rockets, no torpedo underneath, and went a little bit heavy-handed with the weathering, as you might be able to notice. But again, for a very, very basic old rudimentary kit, I like it. It's not too bad at all, quite happy with it. So that was that. Now next year, believe it or not, how time flies, 40th anniversary of the Falklands conflict, and as somebody I know put it, it was a great fleet air arm victory in terms of the Sea Harrier versus various aircraft of the Argentine Air Force. So I built the dogfight double, the FRS-1 Sea Harrier and the A4 Skyhawk from the Argentine Air Force. Now the idea for these two is that I've got this photo frame that I found in the charity shop, okay, and I want to get a picture of, hopefully, you know, the terrain or the landscape of the Falkland Islands, and then actually using clear plastic rod mount these two aircraft sort of coming out of the frame in a sort of combat sort of situation, if you see what I mean, and then even put, if I can wangle it with clear plastic rod and a bit of cotton wool and paint, maybe make a missile that's been fired from the Sea Harrier towards the Skyhawk. And so I found a picture on Tinternet, which I want to try and get elongated to fit in that frame, and then next year that will be a nice commemoration of the Falklands conflict. So it's the very nice Airfix Skyhawk, which again was really good to put together, and nice to do something different in terms of colour schemes and so on. I've grubbed it up a little bit to show a bit of wear and tear. So there's the still got the bomb on board. There's the Skyhawk, and then the FRS-1 Sea Harrier, which I think is being re-released this year with different markings and so on. So again, I thought I was really pleased with how this one went together as well. So I think that's about all I've done since I last saw you. I thinned a bit of my stash out, got rid of a couple of the larger models that if I did build them I wouldn't have anywhere to put them. I got rid of the Typhoon, the 124 Typhoon that I was never going to get round to building. I sold one of my Shackletons. I had a duplicate of. Sold one of my 148s. What do you call it? Blenheims. Sold one of those. Sold my Javelin. So I've thinned a bit of space out in the stash. New additions. That new release of the Mosquito, and what else have I got? Oh, I was just trying to look around me. Not much else, I don't think. I got the Beaufort when that came out. I got a couple of those, but I don't know whenever I'll get round to building them. So anyway, that's it. Just a quick update from me, just to check in, just to let you know that I've still got a pulse, still here, and I'll be back again over the Christmas holiday, I think. So in the meantime, best wishes from Pete's Plastic Playground to you, wherever you are. And I'll be in touch again over the Christmas period. Merry Christmas. All the best. Bye for now.